So if you watched my last video, you'll know that I've just bought a horse from Amelia Dreambelt, and we have just got back from Oak Meadows. I have brought her home and put her in her stable. Yeah, this video will be showing our first week together. Now, I know, I've put her with all the other horses, and that's something you're not really supposed to do when it comes to biosecurity of getting a new horse. However, all my horses are up to date with their jabs. She's come from a small yard, nothing big. All of her travelling has been with me. She hasn't been shipped over or anything. And though I would still be safe usually, we've got a lot of building work going on right now, so I don't want to turn her out, and I just don't want her to be on her own. Like, I don't think it's going to be safe, especially because it's a new environment, all of those scary noises. I feel like it's just not going to be a very good idea. But yeah, building work. We may or may not be having a barn being built, maybe an indoor arena. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, on that exciting note, let's get into the video. I didn't really want to do anything with Persephone the day that she got back, so I just went back to my cottage in Silverglade. I got straight to it. She was so good about me just coming into her stable and grabbing her, and yeah, it was just nice to see how she is with free schooling because I haven't experienced her with it yet.
Okay, Seth, walk on. Ooh, good girl. You're very responsive. I think you've done this before. So I have just whipped on my GoPro just so you can have a bit of a POV of me free schooling Seth. Yeah, come on, girl. Walk on a little bit more. Come on. Okay, I think you've warmed up a bit now. Right. Oh my god. She's so good, guys. I love her. I love her so much. So I'm doing this because I want to allow her to just move freely and find her own natural balance before I just hop on her. Yeah, so I'm basically going to do that. And also lets her, like, blow off any steam that she might have built up. Who knows? She is in a new environment at the end of the day. I love what a gorgeous frame she just naturally holds. It's honestly so cute. I think that's enough trot though, so oh my god, you are such a good girl. Don't lose that impulsion. Don't want you to break, to trot. Oh, she's so good. You are so good at this. Okay, girlie, you done? Did you like that? I probably won't ride you now, to be honest. You look pretty tired, but I'll probably ride you tomorrow, yeah? I think she really did like that. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going, girl? Where are you off to? Seth? Seth, where are you going? I was having a moment with you. She doesn't want to have a moment, guys. She's gone. Okay, let's go.
So next on Monday's agenda was to school B, so I decided to turn out Seth in her new field for the first ever time. So, no surprise here, but B was feeling amazing, so I decided to have a little jump. Okay, so it's Tuesday, and today is the day that I've decided to have my first home ride on Persephone. This isn't like completely my first ride at all, because I did obviously have a little test ride while I was with Amelia, but this is my first ride like on my own property. Well, on my uncle's property, but I do own the equestrian side of it. So yeah, on my own property. I don't know why I'm dragging this out so long. So yeah, I decided to have a little flat work session. I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, so here's a little video of me showing you all the poles that I set up. So I set up this little box to drop through and canter through and blah blah blah. And if we come over here, here's some just normal walk and trot poles, probably too close to canter through, but we could definitely walk and trot through them. So yeah, those will be fun. And in this corner over here, I did some sort of like curved poles, and then also put this flower pot here because I don't know what she's like with spooking at flower pots. I don't know. I just want to try her out and have a good go on her. Okay, hang on, there's more. So we've got some cones over here. I'm just out of breath. I just had to run across the arena. Yeah, we got some cones. We're gonna weave through and hopefully try and canter through them. We'll see how that goes. And last but not least, I've got some sort of like pole contraption thing that I thought I could try and get her through, weave through, maybe jump, I don't know, like just a little bit of fun, really, a little bit of fun. So yeah, this is basically me trying to be experimental and sophisticated in the pole world. I don't know. Got her over some of her fears, which is a flower pot, which we now know, I decided to end the session on a good note and actually have a little play in the school and come back to the other pole exercises tomorrow. It's now Wednesday and I did leave the poles out overnight, and I'm really looking forward to having a go at the cones and the poles that I had set up but didn't do yesterday. As we started this pole exercise here in particular, we had a few issues in trot where she just couldn't cope with this second corner. Like here, she just like she just seemed shocked that it was there. And then the second time she decided, you know what, I'm actually going to jump it. However, in the end, she was going perfectly, and we even had a little canter through, which I was very, very proud of her for. And that concludes our session for that day. Because we are still so new to each other, I think the best thing for us is just short bursts of positive exercise, and that's what that was. Okay everyone, so it is Thursday. I have ridden Seth for the last 2 days, as you just saw. So today is going to be her rest day, and it also comes as a good time as well because the saddle fitter is coming. And I did speak to her over the phone to ask if she'd be willing to be in a video, and she did unfortunately say no. So we will just be skipping to the results of whether the saddle that she has fits or not. The reason I've got the saddle fitter coming down is because I did notice that the horn of the saddle is very, very close to her withers, where you're supposed to be able to fit 2 fingers down there. So yeah, I'm just going to get her opinion, and if needs be, probably get her a new saddle. I am looking to get her brown tack because for some reason I just think her grey colour will look so good with brown tack, so I'm sort of hoping it doesn't fit, so I have an excuse to buy it. Yeah, see you then. As you can see from the saddle in front of me, it didn't fit and I did buy a new saddle. Don't worry about Seth though, because my sister Nala is actually a vet and she checked Seth over and she's okay, don't worry. So yeah, I did also buy a bridle to match with this same sort of brown and a little bit of white style, and I'll probably ride her in both of these things tomorrow, so yeah. Okay, so the time has come to address what I said on Monday, as that we had building work going on, and I didn't fully tell you what was going on, and I'm not going to fully tell you in this video because there will be a whole separate video touring around what has been built. But I can reveal to you now that there has been an indoor stable being built with 12 stalls, and there is also a huge, and when I say huge I mean huge, indoor arena that has been built. I'm planning to ride in it for the first time tomorrow with Seth, but for now, let's let her rest after her 2 days of work. We are now on the last day of this first week with Seth, because we're not including the weekend because I'm busy this weekend. And this last day is definitely a very rainy one to end on. It's rained very heavily all night, and even the arena, which is an indoor arena, is pretty full of water. So that shows how much it has rained. But yeah, I'm still gonna ride, and I'm thinking of even having my first jump today. And if you're at your screen going, oh my gosh, Autumn, why the hell do you have trainers on and a hat on? Like, either choose to just wear trainers and no hat, or riding boots and a hat. Why are you mix and matching? Well, it was still raining and I didn't want to have a soggy head, so I had my hat on. And because of how muddy it was everywhere, I didn't want to get my boots muddy, so I had my trainers on, okay? I couldn't find my wellies, alright? Accept it, okay? Anyway, with that over, I put Seth's bridle on, ready to get on, and then forgot I had my trainers on, so I had to take it off, put a head collar back on, go get my boots, and here's me putting her bridle back on. And then I got on, this time with my boots on. I am not gonna try and jump with trainers on, that just seems like a bad idea. So here we are, walking into my brand new indoor arena. It is so gorgeous here, and I was so pumped just to be riding around in it because it's just got such a great vibe to it. I love it. decided to start off with a little bit of pole work just to get her moving nicely. Did some trot and canter poles, bending around. Did some halting work in this little sort of like pole square, all just to prep her for the jumping. I also did this exercise where I did a sort of like 15-meter circle in a nice collected canter, and then I went into like a really long strided canter, like almost gallop on the long side, and then collected her back into that same canter for another 15-meter circle at sea, and then just repeating that. It's just really nice to get her supple and listening to me, which is what you want if you're going to be jumping. So there we are. The first go round, that double was a little bit rushed, but the second go round showed a lot of improvement. That wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is much longer than my usual video, so if you stuck around to the end, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe, because this is the kind of thing that I post. I hope to see you in my next video when I announce some very exciting information. I'll leave you on that cliffhanger. Bye bye.